Hello everyone, and welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous. And today we're going to be testing Store Champs decks. So, if you're here to scout, now is the time to do it. This is in very slightly modified version of the deck that Chris Dyer was playing at a recent tournament. I just added 2 baguettes. Everything else is the same. It is a brilliant little efficiency engine of a deck. So, without further ado, let's see if we can find ourselves an opponent and get going. Come on. So basically the idea is you want to get Magnum Opus down turn 1. You want to get Maw down before you have to use Trope. And then everything else you can cheaty face out of the bin. The ideal setup is to have Maw and Baguette down with Magnum Opus and these breakers so that you can hit HQ once, trash one card off the top of R&D, either steal an agenda, trash one out of hand, get a turning wheel counter if you don't steal an agenda and maw a card, and then Magnum Opus 3 times or 4 times if you have Beth down. And then in that way, you can very efficiently win the game. Stim hacks are for threatening the remote. And for cheating breakers out once they've been put into the bin. Yeah, it's a really good efficiency engine. I would really like us to get an opponent here. But yeah, and then rebirth into Omar, and then use Trope to get back anything that you lost. Alright, my face is still in a weird place. Alright. Let's give him the old GLHF. We will keep this because we have Frantic Coding and we have Amakua in our opening hand. Nice. Alright, so unfortunately, we did lose a Mopus on the flip, but we care not. We got Magnum. Let's go R&D. And we've got part of the engine already going. That's the hostile. So here what we're going to do is we're going to just hit this 3 times and then we're going to go trash that. So now we have 2 bad pub, which will help us a great deal. Is anybody there? I haven't seen anything pop up in chat yet. We need to get either a retrieval run or a single thing into our hands to make sure that we can get Trope. Okay, so now all 3 are in the bin. Let's hit inject. We're not going to need a feedback filter. And we can pitch these other breakers. Ooh, false lead. Exciting. Alright, so we got Beth now. That's exciting. Let's get her down before anything else weird happens. And the same old thing. Have we lost both Baguettes? We have not, so let's inject. Alright, we got Maw in our hand. That's really important. We can pitch this Frantic that we're never going to use. Now, normally we would rebirth into Omar here, but we can also do whatchamacallit. Let's do Omar. So now we've got the engine going, where we're mawing and baguetting. Alright, they're gonna try to just rush us out, which is fair. So let's Omar. Costs 1 credit for us to break. We will take it. We'll take 1 tag. We'll remove the tag. And then we will hit Magnum Opus. Alright. Both turning wheels gone. No, only one. So there's still a turning wheel for us in there. Let's go HQ. Morning, Dagomir. So now we're just destroying their hand or their tools with Maw and Baguette. Hey, buddy. Let's check R&D. Let's go HQ. Because I can just Baguette that away. I don't actually have to play to trash it. Because then that trashes the illegal arms off the top. Okay. Ah, so good. All to go. All right. $1 actual dollar to get into HQ. Balder, you can't get in my lap, man. Sorry, not today. No, you gotta go, man. Go. Alright. So, let's go into archives. Yay, it works. Works really well, actually. Tom is here to get some pre-store championship scouting. I'm only kidding, Thomas. I do really enjoy this max deck. I wish Clan Arc was a little bit more flexible because I have more fun playing that deck, but I'm flying Stag right now, so just me and the cats. Balder, I'm sorry, man. Can't get my lap. You tore a hole in my pants yesterday, so you're on probation. Alright, come on. Where are the opponents today? There's people on JNet, but there's no opponents. Nobody wants to run the nets. Jump over to Jinkoku, play some L5R. Play some Scorpions. Alright, looks like we got an opponent. Let's do this. Yeah. Good luck, have fun. Okay, it's this deck. So that's one Maw. Okay. I don't need that anymore. So we're overdrawing to try to find feedback filter. Because if we get feedback filter, this game is basically over. Draw. 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 Pitch that. Pitch that. Pitch that. Pitch that. Pitch that. Nice. Just gonna hit the Maw. Okay, good. We're gonna have a bad time. I hate playing against these types of decks. I guess we gotta just start going for it. I'm working hard for the money. I'm probably gonna rebirth next turn. Just so I stop hemorrhaging cards. Fuck. I hate these decks so much. Yep, good game. Because basically it says be shaper or lose. Now, I don't know. I probably should have just hammered centrals there earlier, but I always get so nervous about losing key combo pieces, especially playing somebody like Max. I just want to put 3 copies of feedback filter into every deck, just so I don't have to think about that matchup. I do not have a strong pilot skill against Jinteki. Balder, your ears are covered in like little cuts because you and your brother are fighting. But yeah, I think the cutlery is also really good. It's weird, the cutlery in this deck, because when I use it, it's always incredible, and then some games I just never touch it, like it's not important enough. This deck has some cards that are built into it, like specifically for ideal scenarios, which is kind of interesting. I don't use the Fem that often, but I could if I wanted to. While we're waiting, let's talk briefly about the ANRPC charity event, which is going to be on March 17th, 2018. It's going to be a really rad event that Sanjay and I are going to be running up in Red Caps. It's benefiting Child's Play, which is a charity that gives video games to children who live full-time in the hospital. It's going to be premier format, which means Swiss, then cuts to top 8. $15 registration. We're going to have a ton of prize support, altered IDs, ANRPC prizes, and then we'll also have a raffle tickets for additional donations that will get you entry into some cool other prizes. We're going to keep putting up more information about that as it comes up. There is a link in the show notes to the Facebook event. Looks like we've already got over 27 people coming. So if you're able to get to it and you want to come play some great Netrunner for a good cause, come check it out. Hopefully we'll get an opponent here in a minute. Come on, UK meta, where are all the people playing Netrunner? UK and Europe. I'm counting on you to come through. There we go. Good luck, have fun. Well, I've got all 3 same old things. That ain't bad. That's 2 in the bin, and we're moneying up. I want to be able to get Maw down and attack. Uh-oh, we have a Xylo in there. I wonder if it's an official Xylo. Alright, now we are ready to rock and roll. Start hitting HQ. For those of you who don't know, Maw is one of my favorite arts in Netrunner. Because it looks like it's laughing at you. Let's go HQ. Keep it easy. Keep it simple. Oh, so good. So yeah, right now I'm thinking about either taking this or my smoke deck. Let's run R&D. Let's see if we can get another ice res. The future is now. Vanilla is trashed. You know, I just made the comment about never using cutlery, and because we want to force multiple ice reses against the CI deck, we're probably going to use every single same old thing on cutlery. Let's see if we can get the Baguette in our hands. Doesn't look like we can, but it's okay. Because we're going to be very big dick bags, and we're gonna start pressuring all the servers. Oh, it's a load testing deck. Exciting. Run archives. It's probably the guard. So now by doing this, we thin out the hand a little bit. And that means that there's better cards when we run HQ to maw. Alright, we gotta check these servers. Wow, no GG. Okay. Let's see if we can get one more real quick. We'll give it a couple minutes. I'll take this opportunity while we're waiting to say thank you to everybody on this list who supports the channel at the shoutout level or higher, but a special thank you to everybody who watches and also has supported the channel monetarily. If you'd like to consider supporting the channel, take a look at the link in the show notes below for either a one-time donation or become a patron and get some pretty sweet rewards. Let's see if we can get ourselves an opponent quickly, because I do have to get to work. Come on, big money. Come on. I believe in you, matchmaking. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch. Let's talk about the deck for a second. Yeah, it's also good. Hacktivist meeting is so good. Alright. We're getting up to the line here. Come on. Give me an opponent. There we go. Yeah, we'll keep this. See what we flipped. All right. We're firing on all cylinders. Let's go. Maximum punk rock. Now, 2 same old things are already gone, and that's not great. That does not make our life any easier. So here's what we're gonna do. Gonna pitch that. I'm gonna pitch that. We got a turning wheel and an ice carver. That ain't bad. We've got all 3 in the bin. So now we're ready to rock and roll. Alright, so this should be exciting. So, we haven't lost any Baguettes yet, which is good. Let's see what's in archives. Looks like 2 agendas, or at least 1. Nice. I think that one's the agenda. We still haven't lost any French bread, which is like my favorite pet card in Netrunner. Hey, Okrand. That's probably the game. Baguette. Baguette. Alcron. We're in rough shape. But I say that in a lot of games that we win, so... This flip to Omar is not insignificant. Trope already in the bin? No. Ugh. I've got a... Morning, morning. Yeah, I think our goose is pretty cooked here. I did. I had a very nice Christmas. I hope you did as well. Or holidays, I should say. Come on, I gotta get going to work soon, man. I'm gonna have to surrender in a minute here because I don't have enough time to finish this game. Yeah, and of course the ice goes onto archives. I'm gonna be very late. Yep, good game. So, the moral of the story is I gotta get out against these asset spam decks a lot faster, and I've gotta aggressively trash assets. Yeah. I think that was the critical mistake that I made there. I gotta go, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for taking time out of your Wednesday to come hang out, and until I see all of you fine people again, always be running.